the 19th century, 1826, and the approval of a new religious order.
Yeah, you made allusion to Pope Pius VII, who was Pius VI's successor. Well, Pius VII's successor was Leo XII, and he's the one who granted approval to an important missionary order, the Oblates of Mary Immaculate, this week in 1826. The Oblates were founded by Saint Eugene de Mazenod. He was born into an aristocratic family in France in 1782. His family fled the country during, what else, the French Revolution. He lived in poverty in Italy throughout his childhood. Then the family recovered their fortune. Eugene returned to France at age 20. For a few years, he lived a worldly life, but after a radical conversion at age 25, he dedicated his life to the church, was ordained a priest in 1811. 5 years later, he gathered a group of like-minded priests, and they formed the Missionary Oblates of Mary Immaculate, initially with the aim of reviving the faith in France. They were approved by the Pope this week, February 17, 1826. In 1841, they were invited to Canada, where they have been an important presence ever since, especially in the evangelization of the indigenous peoples in the vast northern territories. Difficult missionary work. They gradually spread to dozens of countries, including the United States. Some listeners probably remember Cardinal Francis George of Chicago.
Yeah.
He was an oblate. And the Oblates also founded and continue to run the National Shrine of Our Lady of the Snows near St. Louis. Eugene Mazenod became a bishop in France, where he died in 1861. He was canonized by John Paul II in 1995, and his religious order, the Oblates of Mary Immaculate, had been approved by the Pope this week in 1826.